is currently 7:30 in the morning and I'm about to go into a 13-hour shift. This week I'm working 47 hours, so literally there's nothing to vlog, there's really nothing to show. I wake up in the morning, go to work, come home, I'm exhausted so I go to bed. So there really hasn't been a lot going on. Today I work from 8 a.m. until 9:15 p.m. So I will have like a couple of breaks throughout the day, which will be good, but it's gonna be a really long day and I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. If you know me, you know that I don't drink coffee, so I really have no way on getting caffeine. I just kind of like, I woke up feeling like a zombie this morning. I crawl out of bed, wash my face, put on makeup, have breakfast. Pretty much I just kind of force myself to be awake. I really do like my job and I'll talk way more about that when I have more time. But I really enjoy working at Crystal Palace. I love the people, the leaders are really nice, and my job itself is really great. Being a seater here is a lot different than Sci-Fi, and I will be happy to kind of compare and contrast like those two locations, because working in Magic Kingdom, I automatically felt more stressed out because everything has to be perfect in Magic Kingdom. And I felt like Hollywood Studios was a little more laid back. For a quick example, I was in my Sci-Fi costume, but I could walk across the park if I was gonna go on break or something, as long as I had my name tag and my costume and everything, so like if a guest needed to ask me something. But at Magic Kingdom, my costume does not fit in Frontierland, or Tomorrowland, or any of the lands. So everything, any walking I do is always in the tunnels. So I don't walk through the parks. I just walk to get to my location and I walk to get back. I always leave an hour before my shift. So for example, this morning I woke up at 6, left at 7, got at Disney University for 7:30 because parking can sometimes be a struggle, so I want to make sure that I don't have any troubles. So I park and then I get on the West Clock shuttle to go to Magic Kingdom, which is literally a 5-minute bus ride, but still you never know what's going to happen. And then I like to get to the tunnels about 15 minutes before my shift. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes to walk to my location. And then by that point I can usually clock in. Sometimes I sit in the break room for a couple of minutes and just kind of like get ready for the shift. So that's really quick of a recap of what happens. I forgot to bring my camera today. I wasn't really in a rush for work, but I just kind of left it on my bed. I was cleaning the apartment because I got an email a couple of days ago that we're going to be getting another roommate, and I'm really excited for that. So we have to like just tidy up and everything. We've all been working and Kelsey's kind of on vacation right now since she has family in town, so none of us have really had the chance to clean. We've like done laundry and done the dishes and everything, but we haven't like deep cleaned anything. So I didn't really do any deep cleaning, but I did scrub the counters and I don't know, I feel like I did a lot, but I really didn't when I think about it. So I don't know, but I'm not in work tomorrow until 5, so I'm hoping to get some more cleaning done then. I'm working 2 to 9 tonight, which is a really easy shift, so I'm only really there for like the end of lunch and then dinner. It is 2:13, so I have 15 minutes to get on the West Clock bus and hop in the tunnels and run to Crystal Palace. So I better go because I don't want to be late. 15 minutes seems like plenty of time to get there, but I get stuck on that bus so many times in the afternoon and it's so frustrating. So I gotta go, but I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, so it is November 7th. Today I am working 3:45 to 11:15, so I'm a closer. And I am thankful because I was originally supposed to be working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I switched that with a coworker, so I was able to sleep in a little bit, and I'm really thankful for that. I do like morning shifts from time to time, but I have a lot of them this week. I think I work at 9 twice, 2 or 3 times this week, and then I work at 7:45 tomorrow. So I traded it, not even realizing that I'm going to be a clopener, which is I'm closing tonight, opening tomorrow. Technically I'm not really an opener, but for me 7:45 is super early, so that feels like opening to me. But yeah, I didn't really do very much today. Oh, but I do have some exciting news. I got 2 new roommates yesterday. So Kelsey, Jack, and I have been living in a 5-person apartment for about a month now, and they just filled the empty beds with 2 new roommates. They are so nice. I haven't really had a ton of time to hang out with them because they're still like moving in and settling in and everything, but they're so nice, and we put our schedules on the board this morning, so I'm hoping that we can find some time to all sit down, hang out, get to know each other. But they're both from Mexico, which I think is so cool, and they're both going to be working in the Mexican Pavilion at Epcot, which is just really awesome. So one of them is attractions, the other one is merchandise. Good morning. So today is Thanksgiving. I'm actually working 8 a.m. until 9:30 p.m. And I figured if I'm going to be here that late, I might as well try to extend, because when I get home, I'm just going to end up crashing. So I might as well make it a full day if they'll accept it. My manager yesterday said he couldn't promise, but he put in a good word with the chef. So hopefully they feed us today. That would be really nice. I'm personally not a huge fan of Thanksgiving, like as far as the food goes. I like mashed potatoes and stuffing, but I'm not a fan of turkey, and I'm just like not really a big eater. So I'm not really that sad that I'm missing out on it. However, if I was back at home today, I would probably be working less of a huge shift like I am today, and I would be making so much more money, because I would usually work banquets back at home on Thanksgiving. So I was making tips and I was making hourly pay, and last year I think I walked away with like $400–500. So I am not going to be making anywhere close to that today. But honestly, my location feels like a really great work family. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm excited to go into work today. And I can't say I felt that way about my old job, just because like I didn't have as many friends there, and it was just a whole different environment. It was just like, you're working for money. Here you're working to create happiness. It's currently 7:30 and I'm at West Clock right now. So I'm gonna just hop on the bus, go to the tunnels, just kind of relax for a little bit. But yeah, so that's my day. I hope you guys are all having an awesome Thanksgiving. I know you're gonna be seeing this a long time afterwards. It's not gonna be Thanksgiving at that point. It might honestly be closer to Christmas, but just depends when I get this whole thing edited. Well, happy Thanksgiving and have a magical day. So it's Christmas Eve and we are on our way to work. It's only like 3 o'clock. She works at 4:15. This is like a legit vlog. This isn't Snapchat. Oh. I already did this on Snapchat. But she works at 4:15 and I don't work until 5. But I'm hoping that they'll let us come in early, because we're technically blocked out of the park and there's like nothing to do for 2 hours. So, but fun fact, this is my first time spending Christmas in Florida and I'm sweating. It's been cold the last couple of days, but like I'm legit sweating right now. And it's like 70 degrees. No, it's like 65, kind of 70, but it's hot. Hey guys, I have a few stories I wanted to share. I had a really great day in terms of children, and I just kind of felt like... So the first child is the one in the picture, and she literally comes up to me and she goes, "Alexa, I saw 2 poos." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I saw 2 poos." And I'm like, no. And I get down to her level and I'm like, "Don't you mean maybe you saw him twice?" And she goes, "No, I saw 2 of them." And she's so persistent. She's like, "I definitely saw 2 of them." And so I'm like kind of freaking out. And I'm like, no, honey, there's only 1 Pooh Bear. You did not see 2 of them. And so to kind of like get her off that topic, I didn't want to argue with a little kid. So I was just like, "Who's your favorite character?" And she goes, "Tigger." And I was like, "That's my favorite too." And we were just kind of talking about that, and I was so lucky that my leader saw that and took a picture, because it was literally the cutest moment and it made my day. But that's only story number 1. Child number 2 happened like about an hour or so after this little English girl, which by the way, she had the cutest English accent. I forgot to mention that, so it was like extra cute. But child number 2 was a lot younger. She was like 2 or 3, and we were getting ready for our parade, which is, if you don't work at Crystal Palace, it's literally when the characters march around the dining room and we clap and everything, and the kids follow them. And so I watched her sisters get up and like march with the characters, but she was like literally walking the opposite way, and she just looked at me and she looked so genuinely confused, and it was hilarious because she like had such a straight face. It was just like she was literally so confused. And so I like go over to her and I take her hand. I was like, "Come on, like let's join the characters. And so we're marching around, and she's talking to me, and I'm not really sure what she's saying, so I just keep saying things like, oh, are you having fun? And when the parade ended, I realized that she was speaking Spanish to me, because when I walked by her table, her whole entire family was just speaking Spanish. So that explains why I had no idea what she was talking about. But then child number 3 happened, like, a long time after this. Like, it was like 2 hours after this. And I was on outside podium, so I was like checking guests in for their reservations and whatnot, and there was like a point where there was nobody to talk to, and I was just kind of standing there, and I started daydreaming, and I was looking at the castle, and I was just kind of in my own world, and it was really nice. And then this little girl comes up to me, and mind you, it is really hot. It was like 85 degrees today, and I was sweating, so like my makeup, you can still see that like it's shiny. Like, I was sweating my makeup off, and it had been a long 8-hour shift, so I did not look that cute. But she comes up to me, and she was like, you are so pretty. And I'm like, what? She's like, you look just like Cinderella. I saw you from far away, and I really needed to tell you that you're really pretty. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, I've literally never gotten that compliment before, because I look nothing like Cinderella. But it was just really cute, and this girl must have been like 4 or 5. Like, she was little, and it was just so adorable. And then her sister comes up. Her sister is just like, you are really pretty. You are really, really, really pretty. And I'm just like blushing. I'm like, oh my goodness, these girls are so cute. And then her sister is like, you look like Ariel. And again, I've never gotten that compliment, because clearly I do not look anything like Ariel or Cinderella. So I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I asked them both if I could have a hug, so I hugged both of them. And they were just telling me about how they were on their way to go to Bippity Boppity Boutique. Like, they weren't even waiting, they weren't guests at Crystal Palace. They weren't waiting for a reservation or anything. Like, they literally stopped, came out of their way to talk to me. And it was just, it was like the cutest thing. But honestly, usually things like that don't happen on a daily basis. And the fact that 3 of them happened in one day, oh, it was so cute. But I really wish those girls that came up to me at the outside podium, I wish they were eating at our restaurant, because like I was looking on the computer thinking like, oh, maybe they're still in there, because I had a guest come up and of course ruin the moment, and I had to deal with them, so that was a little annoying. But when I looked again to find these girls, they were totally gone, and I knew they were on their way to Bippity Boppity. But if they were eating at a restaurant, I would have made some pretty serious magic for them, because they were so stinking cute. But I just wanted to share these stories because I honestly really love my job, and I know I say that all the time, but I literally love my job. Yes, Val! Hello, friends! Your makeup is so pretty! Hello! Hi! 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 So how's work?
When you're here until 6:30 and they put you on your break at 11, but you're not hungry, you don't want your peanut butter sandwich? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Because I'm still here for like another 7 hours, and I don't want to be. I put in for an ER, and I'm really hoping I get that. Why am I talking southern? I'm not really sure why that happened, but it's just happening. So I just want to go to bed and take a nap. Closing New Year's Eve has honestly been the best experience, and I am so glad that I picked up a shift and decided not to go out or stay at home, because this has literally been the best, and I really don't want the night to end. But I'm excited, only a half an hour until New Year's! Yay!
to welcome the Amy party. Hi, Amy. Hi. How are you? Good. Watch the door.
Thank you.
So welcome to the Crystal Palace. Have you been here before?
I have.
Awesome. Well, welcome back. Where are you traveling from?
Scotland.
Wow, you've come a long way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to go this way.
Okay.
So here we're celebrating Friendship Day with Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Piglet. And yeah, let's go to your table. You're going to have this luxurious big table just for yourself.
Wow, all for me. Oh my goodness.
I hope you enjoy.
Go, go, go! She's scared. We've got too many kids.
Yes, I'm vlogging. So this is literally our last night working together. I work tomorrow morning, but these beautiful ladies will not be there. So I'm trying to capture every moment. This is the second night that I'm coming out to the castle to take pictures, and it's starting to feel more real because this is the last time I'm going to see the castle, be here in my costume at nighttime. So I'm really, really sad. I love you.
Bet you're gonna miss this view, huh?
You're not in it though. I'm just like. Do for a living, you know. You're welcome. I finally got it. I've waited for that. I've waited so long. It just took me my last day. Magic Castle, you're welcome. I did that. Bam. Oh, I don't know. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was so cool.
Not really her style, and they all got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind. Nothing in this world could ever bring them down. Yeah, they're invincible, and she's just in the background. And she says, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids, they seem to fit in. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. Life isn't all that grim.
Ugh.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What do?
We swim